Let me tell you about a deck I haven't even queued up yet, but I've lost to it a number of times, so I'm going to do it. Let's talk about indigestion. Let's talk about the Hero Power Protoss Druid that centers around Groovy Cat. Your Hero Power gives your hero one more attack this game. So, if I play this and it dies, that makes my normal +1 attack, +1 armor hero power be +3 attack, +1 armor. This is particularly sick when combined with two things. First, Artanis, the Protoss hero, has twin blades that says give a friendly minion and your hero +1 attack this turn and divine shield. So this means that if I have played two Groovy Cats, both of which have entered and died, that means I will have 6 power on Artanis. But that's 6 power on Artanis himself, and also 6 power on a target minion. So in this way, you can kind of double the benefit of the Groovy Cat. Now in general, there's just not really a lot of charge minions, except for the Zealot. The brand new Protoss minion is a 3/4 with charge. Chrono Boost gets that. Artanis gets this. Summon 2 3/4 Zealots with charge. Your Protoss minions cost 2 less this game. So, weirdly, what this deck is really trying to do is be a kind of funky, interesting aggro list, kind of like Weapon Rogue. You can see that the list is really low to the ground. We even have 2 Construct Pylons to say your next Protoss card this turn costs 2 less. That lets us do things like play the Chrono Boost. And if you look, of all the Protoss cards, we're not running Photon Cannon, not running Void Ray, no Warp Gates, no Immortals, no Carriers. It's literally Construct Pylons, Chrono Boost, and Artanis. It's a dense package of cost-reducing stuff. It's awesome. The rest of the list is some interesting redundancies. Peaceful Piper, choose one, draw a beast or discover one. This lets you find your Groovy Cat. We also have some really weird ones, like Mixologist. I've never played this card. I don't even know what it does, but we're going to run it. We have a number of odd removal, because we're not looking to remove to kill. We're looking to just punch through for some finishing damage by being psychotically aggressive. So something like make 1 enemy minion dormant for 2 turns. Hey, that's a pretty good way to punch through for some final damage. Royal Librarian, silence a minion, such as a taunt elusive Ziliax. Silence it to punch through. We also have Mind Control Tech and Bob the Bartender for various other forms of get a thing out of the way. Even Leroy Jenkins is another target late game to pump up with Artanis or finish off. This is a super interesting one. Spread the word, draw 2 cards, cost 1 less for each attack your hero has. So when I'm looking at this, let me not forget, Sing Along Buddy, your hero power triggers twice. There's just a lot of things that pump up your hero power as well. It's interesting. So in a sense, this is, yes, the charge lot all in. Mixologist, Hearthstone. I'm literally Googling what this card does right now. Most of the time lately, I play a deck for an hour or 2 until I get it. Not doing that anymore. Let's see here.
Malfurion versus Illidan.
This isn't over between us, brother.
I must protect the wild.
All right. Let's find out if this thing's any good. Let's see here. Discover a 2-cost minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it. Why not? I'm keeping that. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it, because why not? What if Navarus is actually a deck I want to share? Anyone know if Day9 takes deck suggestions? Feel free to link it. Okay, so now I'm up against a Zerg Demon Hunter. I think this might be the worst deck of all time, so I'm not worried. Okay. Your next location costs 2 less? These are all terrible. You know what? Woohoo! Oh, this discovers and puts that in the hand and summons it? Man, These cards... Wow! This is terrible! Kiara Willis is Day9, my favorite king. I so rarely get to see you live because it's past midnight. Well, welcome. Welcome to heaven. Alright, so I'm just immediately going to do this. Alright, cool. So your next Protoss card this turn costs 2 less. Construct Pylons into Construct Pylons won't let me cast this.
For Artanis.
For Artanis. But Navarius, if you can just @me me on Discord, in my Discord, you're allowed to do that. You and only you. Plus 1 attack and rush lasts 3 turns. What? All right, so they go. All right, well this I'm gonna hang on to. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and construct some pylons. Playing this will draw only Artanis, which is fine. We have these 2 cards here.
For Artanis.
Just gonna keep smashing in. Yeah, I used to start streaming so late. My streams used to begin at 7 p.m., so I'd eat dinner and then I would stream. Or more often, I would stream and then get done at 9 and then go out and get dinner at like 10:30. Stay up till 2 and then like sleep in. That was some good stuff. Now I'm an old man and I go to bed at like 9:30. Hey, it's the deck namesake! Woo! We're namesaking, we're namesaking. Everything needs doing. Okay, so I think that we might get the win just because the Demon Hunter sucks so unimaginably bad in this game. Yeah, I love going to bed early now. Okay, so we still have the swipe play that we can do. But I think constructing pylons to get Artanis out is a rather effective play. So let's see here. So if this is a lifesteal, deal 3 damage to the lowest one. Oh, I see. I should have done this in the other order, but that's fine. Okay, so hopefully villain goes even more wide. This is Zerg minions get rush. Right. Alright, so I have the turn. I could mind control tech, but I think it's going to be better to start hero powering. Because if I do... Next one costs 0, huh? So let me do this. I'm going to try this out. So do I want to do this at all? I actually think I do not. I'm going to draw a card. Sure, that's totally fine. So which one do I want to swipe? I think what I want to do is I want to swipe this way. And I want to pop like this. And then I can go in here and hit this. It'll hit the lowest health enemy, which is this, so it just loses Divine Shield. That's a pretty insane amount of power. I'm honestly not really that worried about my health, because I have Frost Lotus Blossom. Oh, these still have Rush. Ay. Okay. Alright, we're learning the deck, we're learning the deck. Alright, so... let's draw our beast. So, this is +4 attack. Maybe I should be worried about this a little more, but I just don't even care. I'm reckless.
I have a song in my heart.
All right, baby, after me.
I mean, that is so much damage, dude. I mean, like, I don't actually think that I will win. Wait, what just happened? What did just... Show me what happened. So, like, I literally... It came and it went! It came and it went! Okay, Lurker. Like, we're about to win? It's like cast when drawn and just, like, doesn't show it. Looks like they discovered a spell that just bop themselves. Alright, great. Viper. You got it. It resolves. I should have given Divine Shield to that one. Crapsy dipsy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first do this, because this can change steeply what we wind up doing. I've just never used this card. I don't even know what it does. Let's find out. Freeze a random enemy minion, why not? Sure. So... Well, that's really terrible. That doesn't help me at all. Oh my god. Alright, so let's just give this to the lady. Alright. Yeah, we got the librarian. So, let's see here. I think I'm gonna do this. And just hit her. Alright, I'm not playing this great. This actually is pretty sick now that I see what it does. I choose to. Is this the deck's first play? It sure is, Tuesday Twitch. It sure dang is. It sure dang is. Both players draw 3 cards. Outcast, only you do. Outcast, I think, is my least favorite mechanic in this game. Can't touch this. Ow. Don't do it. No! You biested. Alright, hold on. Okay, wait. This is gonna work, right? This is gonna do it? Okay, wait. So, I can silence. I'm literally, I just cannot believe I'm a person casting this card right now. Watch this. Pretty sick, huh? Watch this, huh? Are you ready? Yeah! I'm unimaginably sick. Okay, let me just power up this guy. Woo! Woo! 10 to the dome. Alright. This is extremely strong as a list. Now that I'm playing with it, I'm kind of surprised just how abruptly I can punch for like 20 damage. Yeah! I'm pretty sick. If you're to the left, you have Rush. If you're to the right, you have Lifesteal. And if you're on the outside of my hand, you are an outcast gamer. Like, I don't know. This mechanic I always thought was like just goofy. I mean, I will say it is like my least favorite mechanic in a game that I think is a 10 out of 10. All right, so this is a problem, huh? This is a real pickle. So this is terrible news, isn't it? Let's make another potion. Or we're gonna deal the damage. This is not helpful at all. All right. How do I even do this? It's probably Bob o'clock. Probably bobbing time.
What would
Yeah, so let me... You know, I'm just gonna take this guy. What does this even do?
I must be decisive.
Give me this. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead, like outright. So we need to hit the big boys. Gotta do this. I did about as many wrong things as you can in this game, and I still feel like I have winning chances, which is hilariously crazy. Live. All right, we win, right? Depending upon if this Ravage hits us. All to my face. Come on. No, Bob! All right, depending upon what we draw, we still win. All right, summon 4 elementals with taunt. All right. Think fast. Think fast. I mean, this is not quite the win. Let me see. So I'm going to do this. All right. Give me these. So these have rush. So, like, I mean... like that, probably. Seems good. Again, I still think there's a very reasonable probability we die, but that's fine. I think it's okay. What does this card even do? I've never even heard of this card. Oh, don't have Rush, you turkey. So, reduce cost on minions. That doesn't do anything to me. Infestor. I mean, gotta give him Rush, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah. So then they would hit this and then it instantly kills me? Yeah. And that's alright. Like, Villain's deck was honestly pretty clunky. And we did this about as terribly as we could have in our very first game. I'm playing cards just so I can figure out what they do. And like, whoa. This deck is pretty sick. I'm ready to only win. 1000 Sunny Ghosts. Wait, what's the muta effect? It is attack a minion, damage the adjacent minions, but if there is one that's missing on one of the sides, it goes to the face.
For Doomhammer.
I must protect the wild.
Okay, so right away, we don't want pretty much any of these, right? I think that I need to be focused and draw just my hero power boosting things. It's the worst possible draw. So I have 4 ways to get my little beast dudes. This is one.
Nature speaks.
Draw a beast. Hey! It's a groovy cat. You're up against Shaman. This is fine.
Ready to plunder.
Ready to plunder. Mind Control Tech is going to be very good in this matchup. So let's see here. Deal 2 damage to random enemy minions. That's probably going to be the one that we do.
Nothing cruiser operational.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we're having that good of a time with a list on our first game when we don't really know what the heck it's even supposed to work like, I mean, that's pretty fantastic. So let's see. I could... Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? So here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to...
I have a song in my heart.
I realize I made a mistake already. This is my next hero power, cost that much, and that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and run out the Mixologist. I think this is fine. So 2 damage to all minions? This guy just got +1/+1, so that's probably not going to be that good. Let's see here. I think the demon's actually good here. Summon a friendly minion that died this game? Oh my god! That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I know I'm turning this into a coin flip, but what more iconic Day9 move? So this will just let me know. So let's see here. So if I do this, and then do this, I'll just get it because I'm lucky. No, I'm never lucky. All right. Okay, so again, right now we're just getting our bearings. Let me go ahead and do this. Man, swipe is way better than I thought it would be.
My song.
For the wild.
So I'm trying to even think about what the play of my first few turns should look like, because a typical problem that emerges when you're trying to run a list that has like a super clear through line, which is hero power is great. Great, I love one. It's very easy to over-index on that singular dimension. And I don't mean that from a deck construction standpoint. I mean this from like a how do I play it standpoint. So, you know, there are lists that will do something like, hey, if you are, here's 4 really good aggro cards, you just play them as quickly as you can alongside any other stuff. There's other decks where it's like, no, these 4 cards are the central, most important pieces of all. You mustn't do anything but get these cards as quickly as you possibly can. So this is deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions. See, let's Chrono Boost. Okay. And then I'm going to deal 2 damage to random enemies. I just want to observe that I have not really been hero powering that much. Toyas has got to make mistakes to learn. I actually think that there's something that's way more important than making mistakes with respect to learning. Like, I think it's actually just getting more data and not even to try to focus on making conclusions that much, just like literally get data. Oh, you trying to roast me, Aaron 2A? Hey, Aaron 2A, what kind of phone do you have? What kind of phone? I'm curious. It's just a question. I wouldn't overthink it. Just curious, what kind of phone do you have?
Stand with me.
It's just a question. It's like not a big deal. Android?
For Artemis.
I can't believe just how much sudden burst power this is. This is insane. Answered a while ago. Okay. Okay, Google, set an alarm for 5 seconds. Hope you don't wear headphones. Did I get you? Alexa, set an alarm for 5 seconds. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 5 seconds. Excuse me. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Hey, we got the groovy cat. Okay, so all right, so I'm definitely gonna do this. Which lets me just do this for free. That's pretty good. It's not that great, but I mean, it is an option. In a literal sense, I get to do it. This is my weapon, right?
When I shoot ya, it's gonna hurt.
Be decisive.
I mean,
I have a song in my heart.
whoops. All right.
Thirsty for more.
Sure, why not? Something like that. I use Bixby. Like, I can't believe you have mentioned Bixby. That's...
Liberation is at hand.
Bixby is such a goofer. I literally could have sworn I dragged my hero to hit that too. I was way too busy to see.
Raven online.
If Aaron 2A had gotten slain. Alright, so Chrono Boost is going to be important to have a target to charge upon. Okay. I see.
When I shoot ya, it's gonna hurt.
Fighter cruiser operational. For our task.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
I'm owning. It's so weird just how, like, spikily powerful this list is. Even when we are so clumsy when we're playing. But the fact is, I'm the best clumsy player you've ever seen.
Ready to plunder.
Ready to plunder. Sure, I mean, like, I'm not worried. The health is now 1. Meh.
In the rear with the gear.
So I just... And that's the one that is gonna... He doesn't have taunt. So we just... We win?
Fire and
Jesus! Oh my god! I'm threatening! I'm a threat! I mean, I just played out cards and went, wait, does this card, wait, this doesn't do it. I mean, I still don't really understand when I should or shouldn't play a Mixologist.
Malfurion versus Maiev.
That is.
You didn't see anything.
I must protect the wild.
Okay. No, because I think I just want my Groovy Cat cards. Oh, that's so bad. Oh my god, that's so bad. This is the worst ever. How do we do this? So, I think that I'm just gonna popular Pixie. Alright, that's fine. Weapon Rogue or something. Something or other.
I
Your next hero power costs 0. I think we do this, because then I can play this next turn, and it'll go, I'll be 2-1, and then I can draw 2. I set things to 3-3.
Down, and I'll sign it up.
So, like, if I do this, and then do this, draw 2 cards. Peaceful Piper is helpful. I think I'm trying to just mitigate damage overall. Villain's list is kind of annoying because it can burst me down just very quickly. It'll win on turn 4, 5, or 6 or something like that. I mean, not 4, but like 6. It's certainly the turn I'm worried about.
Nature speaks.
Raw Beast! Snarly Barley Boo! Bob the Bartender. Really? That's great news. That's amazing news. Yeah, honestly, the thing I'm worried about is a weapon getting to like 7 power on this turn, and then crapping on me. So let's see. We can discover a 2-cost minion and summon a 1/1 copy of it. I think that this is the highest upside play. I mean, the other one is just popular Pixie and Swipe, but I'm going to do this. That's very good.
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks.
Yeah. And next hero power costs 0.
For the wild.
All the wilds. Oh, it goes into my stupid hand? Oh, come on. Get should just be I got it. That's what it should be. I should get it. Because I have it now. Prepare to get gotten. Very scary. Six. So I likely die next turn. Are there ways? It's not what get means at all. Some reliant ass shit. Yeah, no, I'm so dead next turn. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 6. Not enough.
I wonder.
All right.
8 combatant center, and I take the crown.
Shit. Aw, man. Oh, man. Come on, man. Oh, man. Well. Rawr. I was hoping for, like, a restaurant viper. Just burn through it. So, I just think it's very unlikely that we live. And I think that this weapon rogue is extremely good. Like, super, super, super good. Nice. Yeah, when they did prep eviscerate at the end of the turn, I was like, yeah, we're likely dead, but... Also, huge misunderstanding on the Whelp Wrangler. I thought it just summoned it, so I wanted to make sure that I was being resilient. I would have played both had I known that it functioned that way. So generally it takes me about an hour of playing to feel pretty confident in how the deck works. But I'm starting to see some... hate this deck so much, Jay Shadow. Oh, are you talking about the weapon rogue? I mean, I think it's just a superb aggro list.
Must be preserved.
So I don't want this or this, but Innervate does seem like it's just always going to be good. The Royal Librarian! Yeah, I mean, Zerg DK is just getting so scary lately that, like...
These are due back tomorrow.
These are due back tomorrow. I think that your next hero power cost 0 is actually a pretty good way to make this start having some impact right away.
Nature speaks.
Oh no, it's me! My opponent is me! No! Oh, what a nightmare! I'm playing against myself. Alright, so it looks like we are off to a poor start. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm still sick, man. So I think this is right to keep their board mostly clear. I have a mixologist coming up, which we hope will be the resurrect a dead minion, because then I can resurrect the Groovy Cat. It's really fun to play a list like this in modern Hearthstone, because my hand is nearly empty, and I'm on turn 3. Oh my god, they had all the Groovy Cats? Wait, what? What is this doing here? Oh, I have all the Groovy Cats! I'm the baddie. Alright, so what do we get? Summon a friendly minion that died this game, perfect. Summon a 2/2 demon, or add a random demon to your hand. I'm gonna add the random demon to my hand, because I'm a little concerned about my long-term power. Yeah! Woo! We did it! We could have had a 2/2 demon. Guess what? I got a 3/2 demon. Oh my god, I'm so absolutely sick, thick, and killer. Wow. I can tell all of you wish you could become me. What a doll. Alright. I mean, be another Groovy Cat. Probably this, even though I want to do the other one. Because I'm a gamer. So this is 5 now? It's 4? Alright. Oh, the face damage. I mean, I think we're owning. I have no idea what Digicide is up to. We're the goofer here. I adore this list. Discover a temporary feral rage. Ow, ow. Oh, it's refresh o'clock. All right, so this is 6 attacks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go, whoop, and then I'm gonna play this card, and I'm gonna refresh my hero power. Whoop. Bing, bong. Yeah, man. Oh, my deck is sweet. Hit him with them bing bangs. I've never played a burst druid. This is cool. Like a burst face druid, where I literally, it's a headbutt druid. I'm just careening in. That's actually what the move is. I will get more spell damage. You got it. It resolves. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. Okay, wait. Swipe lethal. Yeah! We're doing it great! Yeah, some of you thought I was gonna be playing Leroy Jenkins. You are sorely mistaken. Swipe is one of my favorite cards in Hearthstone's history. I actually don't like Leroy Jenkins that much as a card. It doesn't speak to my archetypes.
Malfurion versus Malagos.
I am the Spellweaver. My power is infinite.
You know, Chrono Boost is a sick card in this list. I actually don't know how I should value this. I think I should send it back. Excellent. We've done it, we're doing it, we're owning.
Reality.
Whenever you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. Okay. Okay.
Nature speaks
Draw a beast.
through my tunes.
Yeah, I'm really not sure if I should ever chuck back Chrono Boost. That's such a good card, the charge lot and the draw two. I mean, it's super high value. Groovy cat. Arr. But the thing is, this list that we're looking at, that we're running right now, it's unclear exactly how it plays its turns. And what I mean by that is, like, do I treat it as kind of a bursty combo-y thing? Do I treat it as, like, here's an example. If I say, okay, next hero power is 0, and then I coin out this, and then I activate this, I get to draw 2, and I get to remove a thing.
For the wilds.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
This was an insane burst of activity. So there's aggro decks that function like this, where you have these small packages, where you're looking for the package and then you blast it down. Like the additional pylons into Chrono Boost. It's 2 mana, play a 3/4 Zealot, draw 2 cards. It's like a little package. So should I be seeking those packages, or should I be seeking generally inexpensive cards? Like, this is just a fantastic card to have. Play it on turn 1, you just guarantee this groovy cat right away. It's really interesting. That's a good play. It's a good play. Oh. So this instantly dies. I can pick this one off.
For Artanis.
Alright, well, this is... Oh, this is going to be rather nasty. Oh, I think I found the little package. I think it's quite brilliant that this list runs exactly 5 Protoss cards. Construct Pylons, Chrono Boost, and Artanis, and that's it.
Presentation is everything.
Slight change of plans.
For the wild.
We need to take out this guy. But then I get to innervate, construct pylons, chrono boost. I get the other construct pylons. Still coin out our man Artanis. Oh my god, Jake Droy, what up, Joshy? Oh, Josh is up in chat. Says there's so much stuff in this game now. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Well, we already have StarCraft in Hearthstone. Coming up next is Call of Duty Black Ops 8 cards. It's just gun, but with different stats. It's gonna be incredible. And all the guns have beards because they're robust and manly. I'm really excited for gun. All right, so I'm gonna construct the pylons. I'm gonna play Artanis.
For Artanis.
These are the tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, I don't give Blizzard any ideas. No, I'm just gonna keep going. We're eventually gonna get Minecraft cards. They come out and they're square blocks, and the way that you actually break them is your opponent needs to attack it with face about 10 to 15 times, and then it breaks up into cards that go back into their hand that they can use to craft other cards. It's gonna be a really cool crossover. In the Avowed crossover, your units just literally attack in a very linear fashion, and everyone goes, yeah, that's pretty much how the combat works in Avowed, but the magic system is killer. Like, I really can't wait for all these upcoming crossovers to occur. I like the World of Warcraft Hardcore Anniversary Edition crossover with Hearthstone, where once you lose a game of Hearthstone, it deletes your account and your entire collection. That's the one that I think a lot of people are really looking forwards to. But of course, who could forget the Hearthstone meets Microsoft Excel? That crossover is going to be amazing. What'll happen is that instead of any graphics, people will assure you that they have expertise at it, but when you ask them to show you, they immediately crumble during the interview. I shouldn't have put that as one of my skills. All right. I've done it. I'm winning. I'm gonna own. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm winning. Yeah! Hooray! Hooray! All right. I think this list is very like power packagey. I'm setting up little bursts of strength on turns. It's not really curving. Dude, I had a friend who did that. On their resume, they put skills, Microsoft Excel. And then they were in an interview, and someone was like, all right, I want you to write something that can do this. And she sits down and she goes, well, can I Google? And he's like, no. And she goes, well, in real life, I would just Google it. That's pretty good. Because, like, I don't know, like what? Oh, it's so funny. Ready for buff buff. All right. Let's see here.
Far out.
Far out. So I think I'm gonna do the coin. I'm gonna do innervate. I'm gonna chrono boost. For Artanis. All right, I did not actually calculate this. Not having a 3-mana play here. That's quite bad. Did she get the job? She did not. She did not get that job.
Ready for dust off.
I am okay now. So, what do we wish to do? I could just double up on the hero power. That seems like an acceptable play. I want to construct pylons next turn. So I'm going to do... Well... Yeah, I'm going to do this.
wild.
That's going to be a pretty solid sequence because it lets us draw additional ones. Mind Control Tech is a really big one. Against this deck, I mean, this Taunt Warrior list is probably the one I've played the most this season. And it creates a lot of obstacles that are very, like, removable with on-the-board effects. So, like, Mind Control Tech to yoink it, or an ETB Silence. Or even this weird thing, make one dormant for 2 turns. Oh, how absolutely perfect. I'm going to construct those pylons. I'm going to play Bartanis. For Artanis. +3 attack this turn and Divine Shield. Oh, be still my beating heart. Alright. And the death rattle of this is gain some armor.
Engaging TC-130, mental dislocator.
Yeah, that's just gonna be good.
These are due back tomorrow.
This is mine now. Shield block, very good card.
Stop and smell the flowers.
Stop and schmoo the flutist. Yeah, let me tell you, that one's gonna go dormant AF, as it were. Oh, or maybe it's just gonna get real quiet.
Inside voices, please.
Vanquish.
I did this like super wrong, didn't I? Oh, well.
Vanquish.
Sucks to suck. I forgot that this guy was out. Or I should say, I forgot that this guy doubles my stuff up.
Commencing bombard.
And that it was on the board. I want to save the dormancy. Jed Tien just gifted 5! Oh wait, I shouldn't have used the Royal Librarian because they have 9 this turn. My bad. Jed Tien, thank you for sweetly gifting us the Darling 5. How are you doing, Jed Tien? Man, how's life? How is Tuesday?
Let's make it count.
Okay. So, how can we just instantly win this game? We should be able to instantly win, right? So, one of the things that we will need to do is we need to make this thing dormant for 2 turns. That just needs to happen. Hold on, I'm computing.
Quiet down.
I have a song in my heart.
All right.
All right, I did it. Woo! All right, this deck is dumb. It wins game fast, it claps, it slaps, it rips, it quips. Boppity boppity flippity flip.
Malfurion versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
I must protect the wild.
not sure about this one. I'm gonna try keeping it. I mean, here's why I'm gonna try keeping it. My gut tells me I should chuck this always. That's my gut. And the reason why is that in the video game of Hearthstone, being absolutely stupidly greedy with your mulligans is essential. So, I mean, my starting intuition is there's only 3 cards you want to keep. Innervate, the card that gets the cat, and the cat. Oh, what is this absolute bastard running here, huh? Alright, my next hero power is free! Alright, that's fine. What's interesting to me about this card is that it's a reliable turn 2 play that I can do stuff with. I can just always play it and set it to 0 and kind of wait and see. Oh, this banana mother... Oh my god, it's Banana Man. I hate Banana Man. My song! Bye, loser. His shit was bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. No, Day9, no, don't sing the song. I can't help it. His shit was bananas, man. All right, I think I need to make this dormant for 2 turns. By the way, Stakoish, I can't tell if you're trying to aggressively backseat me or if you're just kind of observing and reacting to what the opponent is doing and this sort of thing, but it's kind of coming across a bit like you're trying to aggressively backseat me. I would appreciate if you just let me kind of learn the deck a little bit. Okay, I'll die. No, I appreciate that. No, I mean, I know how Twitch is. I join chats and I'm like, bad, no, don't, no. This just gives me 1/1. This is awkward as hell. I don't know. Chrono Boost into Chrono Boost Pylons is good. Yep, Starstorm goes fine. It's not the, Where's a taunter? This is actually fine. For Artanis. Tiffany says trans rights. Says, what Day9 said is true. I interacted with him on stream once and I'm still recovering. That's right. It's known as the Day9 Smite. I'm famed across the internet for just shitting on my chat. You came here to support me and you were, oh my god, you showed up and were making comments about the game that I'm playing on stream? What kind of monster are you? God, everyone on the internet is a big piece of shit today, aren't they, huh?
Hey, you! Install these for me, won't you?
Farts. This is a good card in this list. No, I milled the Innervate. Oh, I'm gonna burst into fucking tears. All right, so how do I do this? So, 4. First things first, we do this. Good talk. Good talk. We're going to construct those pylons, though. I'm gonna play.
Stand with me.
All right, Fleepy, after me.
I must be decisive.
What? Did I not play a cat this game? I haven't played a cat this game. That was my. What a grand miscalculation.
Vanquish.
This is the game. This is the game, if I may be honest. I really want to keep the Divine Shield on my guy. Sure, that's fine. Oh, whoa!
Mysterious orb. What is your wisdom?
Okay.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
For Artanis.
Okay. So that means
Vanquish.
I gotta end the turn because if it's a rat trap, I get cooked. Okay. I'm sort of okay with that, even though it does suck. And I'm still keeping everything below 3 power. Because if everything is below 3 power, I still am avoiding audio bot issues.
Mysterious orb.
Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, that's actually easier. No, that's horrible news. All right, I think I will draw a swipe. This is a good one to check.
Have a song in my heart.
That's okay.
I must be decisive.
I have a song in my heart.
Vanquish.
We're holding on okay, but it's close. Was it lethal there? The problem, Saint Strugaru, is there's 2 random secrets there, and in my brain I just went, okay, quick math. What happens if they actually do have a ice barrier? I immediately can't do lethal. That was my quick math.
Magic and magma go hand in hand.
My song.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Vanquish.
And I think the fact that we have the this up is really helpful. Obviously, if they draw the bow, they shoot us, play the bow, and kill us. But I'm really pleased with how I played this.
Struggle.
My song.
All right, baby, after me.
Nice! Nice. I'm really pleased with our play that game. That was just a good game. And I think that the best thing I did in that game was the 4-4, that when I kill, it brings the bots down. I carefully kept everything on my side such that he couldn't kill his 4-4 to bring the 3-3 down. Or to bring the pair of 3-3s down. Oh my god, that was so rough. Idolum says, GG's bro, you just killed me. I only had time for one game after my 12-hour shift. I guess you're just better, haha. Gotta pick up my kids and get ready to go to my second job. Hope you have a good stream. Dude, Idolum. That was one of the coolest matches I've played in a long time. That was just a great, great match. And you're a better man than I am. Literally doing a 12-hour shift, playing a game, and picking up your kids, and then going to work. I'm mad. Idolum, the parent taking care of their kids, all in on you. So I think I throw this back. I think Chrono Boost might be a card that I keep. Mordian says, I'm pretty sure he was memeing. I mean, you know what, like, let's assume that they're memeing. There's a lot of people that work 2 jobs. There's a lot of people that are trying to raise kids. And that's just hard and a lot of work, and I commend and laud any parent that does it. And if someone's trying to meme on me for that, then you know what? We take an opportunity to give a shout out to all the parents. I mean, that's one thing that I'm really... I know I'm not a particularly large deal, but the idea that there's parents who are up late trying to just take care of their kids who are up in the middle of the night, you know, newborns, and I can provide some comfort content to watch and keep you occupied and entertained while you do that.
Stop and smell.
That feels good. If that is one of the only positive things I ever do, I'll be pretty satisfied with that. Professor says, well, you are kind of large, at least so I've heard. I'm trying to give an earnest support for parents, how difficult it is to raise a kid, and you're like, but I heard you were fat. And I am! I'm trying to lose weight! I am! I'm a tall guy, I'm 6'4", and I weigh like 250 pounds. There's so much Day9 around here. Jeez! Oh my god! I'm gonna play Artanis.
Stand with me.
Stand with me!
For Artemis.
Professor, sorry, I mean tall language. I didn't mean overweight. I meant just like huge. I meant looming. Eva Koala says Sean displaces so much water. Hey, do you know Day9? Yes. Have you seen how much water he displaces? Oh my god, it's amazing. All right, so this is 5? Dude, watch this. Fresh your hero power? You know, I did say that I needed like the first hour to kind of get it. And now that I got it, I'm getting it. You know what I mean?
Planetary act perfection.
Oh, wow! I've not seen someone get these. Let's see here. It's the only way in which that wouldn't work. I mean, all right. It's okay. God, my nose is just outpouring. Umios, yeah, no, if you have 10 mana, you can absolutely Leroy into, none of this matter. You can Leroy into mind control tech, and it's quite nasty. Let me blow my nose again, sorry. This is the game. This is my favorite Hearthstone has ever been. This is my favorite that Hearthstone has ever been. Damn, I'm good. I can't believe that's what I did. I'm amazing to myself. I'm going to save this because I feel comfortable. This is just a single gain of 6. This is so much damage. Lynchy says that's a big call. Hearthstone the best it's been. I mean, I really genuinely think that. Okay, all right, you got me. Hey, we win. Perfect. Ashuman! Dude, Ashuman, it's great to see Ashuman! 10 gifted subs! How are you, Ashuman? Happy Tuesday. Oh my god, Ashuman, I dedicate today's unbelievably large Leroy to you. So thanks for keeping me company at work. How is work going? I don't know what you do for work, but I hope it's going great. We're clapping and clowning and smacking and winning. We're hurting the enemies. We're certainly sinning. I'm designing a TTRPG. No, you did tell me that. That's so cool. Randomly says something you might find interesting about one of your previous decks. Today, a bug was fixed where multiple carriers' effect could trigger at the same time, resulting in the second one not summoning all their interceptors, even if the first one's interceptors are functionally dead. Okay, Brandling. Depending on the bug that you're referring to, I literally, at the Blizzard campus. This doesn't feel very high value. I don't really know what to think about this card. Chucking it. There is... God, how do I describe this? Let me see if I can say this quickly. In Hearthstone, there is a weird interaction of how the carrier functions, where it will summon 4 interceptors that attack random targets. Okay, so you have one carrier, it summons 4 interceptors, they attack random targets. Let's imagine they all die. Makes sense. Empty board, that's 5 slots. What happens then if you have 2 carriers? So you have 2 carriers and there's 5 slots. Is it that 4 get summoned and then attack and then die, and then the next 4 get summoned and then they attack? Those events happen in the same moment in the code sequence. And the thing is, when things take lethal damage, they're now gonna die when the phase passes, but when you are staying within the phase, they won't die. So what does this mean? It means if you play the carriers, you have 2 carriers, the 4 interceptors get summoned, and they go hit, 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 hit. Imagine all 4 of these have died. They've taken lethal damage. They're not removed from the board until the phase ends. But we're still in this phase. So the second carrier, because we're still in this phase, tries to summon its interceptors. It doesn't have space, so it only summons 1, which does its thing. And then the phase ends, and all the ones that took lethal damage die. And that's kind of... Raw beast. That's kind of a weird interaction. But when you think of it as if you take lethal damage within a phase, when you move to the next phase, things that have taken lethal damage die, it starts to make sense. So let's see here. Mixologist is this has been an all-star card. I'm actually quite shocked about this. So 2 carriers don't do more than 1. If you have 2 carriers, there's 5 slots. So both of those events are on the same phase. While they're sitting there on the same phase. Oh, this is interesting. Let's just see what we get. Oh, man. Okay, that does change some stuff. Ooh, that's going to be tricky. Yeah, I think that we're going to change to burning this here. More targets. So if you have 2 carriers with 5 slots, all within the same phase, one of them will summon 4 that'll attack, the other one will try to summon 4, it doesn't have space, so it only summons 1. So 5 total interceptors get summoned, and then the phase ends. And then everything that took lethal damage died. I do this once a day.
Ready for dust off.
I do this once a damn day. Okay. Let's do the Mixologist, see if we can deal 1 damage to everything.
Shaking us stir.
I like... I mean, I guess this. Yeah. Probability of it being a Groovy Cat is not super close to 0. So we're just going to Groovy it up. Brendan says, from now on the interaction is going to be this. Carrier 1's effect resolves, the board gets refreshed from dead minions. Carrier 2 starts doing its end of turn. What?! That's amazing news! I'd love one.
Engaging TC-130. Mental dislocated.
That's incredible news! Ashuman TV says, I'm sorry if this has been asked before. No! I've heard you mention on previous broadcasts that while you're proud of your work on the old Fun Day Monday series, you wouldn't plan on doing more content along similar lines. Could I ask why that is? Yeah. So, first of all, I will just say, please take my word for it. It is extraordinarily exhausting to do. I mean, it's just really, really tiring. And because of that, So this should be 0. It's a huge amount of work. It's very, very, very tiring. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... I have to hit this for face anyways. Because of how tiring it is, it's just a question of, do I want to devote my free extra energy to that or to other projects? And right now, what I'm taking all that energy and doing is game development. I just cleared this board. Can someone help me cheat? Have I played both my dudes this game? I can actually compute this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I'm very worried about Bloodlust combos just cracking me in the teeth. Okay. This is quite awkward, honestly.
I have a song in my heart.
For the wild.
Bloodlust and getting nuked is the risk, and so we're still hunting for Artanis. Yeah, the reason that we know that this happened is that each one gives 2. So if I play one and it dies, it goes from 1 to 2 to 3. Play another one and it dies to 4 to 5, but it says 6. So that means the Resurrect Death Rattle is the 6th one. And so therefore, we know that we played both from our hand and had 1 resurrection. So the next time I play the Peaceful Piper, I should just discover 1. And because I have tapped into the code base and I cheat, we know that we have the opportunity to get another one. I'm just going to show you that I can discover whatever I need. Fuck, I would have looked so cool. Shit. Raleigh Toyrantis.
My song.
So we can do this. Okay.
Stand with me. For Artanis. For Artanis.
Nice. Okay. This costs 8.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
I think we just take. Takes.
I have a song in my heart.
Again, we have to be very cognizant of Bloodlust coming out of nowhere, because that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 damage. Oh my god, by the way, I just have completely forgotten that I really need to set up the Hearthstone deck tracker so you can hover. I keep forgetting. I don't have any time. I get up. I'm so proud of myself this year, because this year for me is the year of discipline. I'm generally a pretty disciplined person, but I do like bursts of discipline. Ow, ow. This will buy a hell of a lot of time. Now, can I target my elusive guy? Okay, video game. The game doesn't even care. The game's just like done. I can never keep track of in Magic, Hexproof. You can target, the enemy can't. If it's elusive in this game, no one can target. Okay. Oh, Babit me. Let me talk about discipline in a moment. Babit me, thank you for the 15 gifties. Thank you for those sweet 15 giftings. Look, everyone's throwing themselves away. Yep. So how much are we gonna do? This is scary.
A conundrum.
So can I not see what this thing even does? This thing has taunt, right?
Battle cruiser.
It doesn't? Okay. Alright, I just lost. Shit, man! Oh no, I lost! Oh, I'm gonna die! He's gonna bloodlust me and it's over. See, like, this is the thing that's, like, slightly weird to me, is that when I was hovering over it, it didn't say anything. And I can never quite remember what sticks to it and when it doesn't. Like, obviously the things that say when this is launched, but see that battle cry that says deal 1 damage to all enemies, also triggers on launch? Like, that wasn't there? So, like, I wasn't quite sure how it worked, so I just played it. Yeah, and see, this is the death condition that I was talking about at the time. And it was kind of a clear risk. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but that's fine. I kind of called how I was losing, called what I thought was going to be happening. That's fine. My curiosity got the better of me. But dude, babit me, or excuse me, babite me, with the 15 giftings. How are you? How is your Tuesday? Before I begin to wax poetic about discipline.
I must protect the wild.
I think I don't keep the Pixie. I think Chrono Boost is good enough. Zartanis is busted. Babit me, thank you for the 15 again. How are you? I am Day9 AMA. Vigor is better 94. Happy 106 months in a row. Unbelievable. Okay, year of discipline while I'm waiting for Babitme to talk to me. But like, I have been, I'm generally pretty good about just being like a workhorse and just like pushing, go. But you know, I think that one of the things that I am not as disciplined at, honestly, is like self-care.
Far out. Nature speaks through my tunes.
I'm just not, I'm good at burning the candle at both ends. So what I've been doing this year is I'm like, okay, gotta be really disciplined. I gotta go to bed early. I gotta wake up early. I gotta go to the gym. I'm gonna get a trainer to just tell me what to do. Sure. This is a vastly better play.
For Artanis.
And so I've been really pleased with myself. I go to bed, I start getting ready for bed at 8:30 p.m. So I'm in bed around 9:30 and I fall asleep by 10. I get up at 6. At 7, I'm at the gym. The trainer's just telling me what to do. And it's not like a personal trainer every single thing. It's kind of like, hey, Sean, here's your workout plan. Just go do it. And then there'll be sort of check-ins. So it's not so expensive. I know I'm literally scooping up all the money by smashing people in the face, but I still like a deal, okay? So I get back at 8, I shower, I drink my protein. Did I drink my protein today? Probably. I haven't seen this one in ages. Hello, good to see you. I think Chrono Boost is the highest value card in the deck, actually. And so by 8:15, I'm at work. And I work solid. 8:15 to when my stream begins at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. My lunch, I make the same lunch every single day. Brown rice, chicken, and broccoli. It's great. And it's already all pre-prepared, so I just throw it on the plate and microwave it. Nom, nom. All right, that is an error from Villain. That is a big error, because now what we get to do is we can construct pylons, we can play Artanis, and my experience of playing this list is that it is not good at suddenly, abruptly swinging back on the board. So now we put our opponent in a situation where it's more than likely lethal. Yeah, there it is. And so I'm feeling good. And tonight, it's date night. And we are doing it at home. It's going to be great. Babitme says, so good, I'm making some soup, hit the gym, got some Hefeweizen, hope your day's going well too. Yo, Babitme, having a beer when you're working out doesn't feel like, it feels like an earned beer. I think I can actually keep like this, because if I think I can do that. King Featherstone says, are smoothies involved? Only if you're talking about my brain. Then the smoothie is involved every minute of every day. So with this, on turn 3, if I can get the Groovy Cat to die, this will reduce the cost to spread the word to 1 and I can play it. Okay, this is just a reasonable turn as any to play the Mixologist. I assume my opponent has the same thing that I have. So I think the Ichor of Undeath is good. Or excuse me, the Ichor of Undeath! I'm gonna get Nether Bloom. It's covered in Ichor! Ichor is way better, man. Lusty Astro Blues would recommend black beans with the brown rice and chicken if you haven't already tried it. Maybe some spinach, it's delicious. Dude. Black beans, pinto beans are some of my favorites that I've ever seen. I love black beans. Sport Cloud says, I agree. It's one of the words I only ever read for the first 25 years of my life. Ichor sounds dumb. Yeah. It's like Eidolon. It's not pronounced Eidolon. It's pronounced Eidolon. Oh, it's an Eidolon. Well, look out, there's an Eidolon walking here. Like, it's just a stupid pronunciation. It's an Eidolon. Eidolon sounds cool. Oh, you want to lock out the Astral Phaser? Well, I have news for you, mister. We're gonna construct some pylons, and Artanis is gonna go to the face! For Artanis. This deck is easy, man. This is like a quick legend climb. Wait, like Enigma summons? Yes. Yes. Oh, look out! It's in the jungle, and all these Eidolons are showing up. These Eidolons are going to my jungle. It's just a weird. It sounds wrong. Oh my god! The Eidolons are covered in ichor. Ichor Eidolons. Sounds right. Ow! Ow! Okay. Nathant, 901. Alright, we win. Plink. +3. Bang. Boom. This deck is a joke.
Malfurion versus Akama.
I must protect the wild.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
I muted. I blew my nose. I muted. I blew my nose. I muted. But I want you to know that everything I said sounded like Ichor and Eidolon when I was muted, all right? Everyone can shut up now. Ouch. That sucks.
Feel that. Feel the beat.
Feel the beats. But yeah, no, I generally want to just keep the board tucked. Want to keep it in good shape. Want to keep everything grandy dandy. So I do this.
This.
For the wild.
Oh, the wilds, dude. Chrono Boost is just a dumb card. I'm starting to really appreciate just how dumb this is. Ichor and Eidolon coming soon from Apple. Yeah, Xamarin, they just sound weird. Ba-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-doo. Ow. This is getting a wee bit risky. I mean, being able to cast Artanis next turn would be great. We biff it hard, that's okay. It's fine.
Oh, have you filled out the paperwork?
We're getting awfully close to Bloodlust territory. You know what? I'm drawing Artanis off the top. That's my play. It's my play.
Ready for dust off.
Well, this sucks a lot. This is terrible news. How do I want to do this? Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, it's probably the only way to actually live. Oh! Ooh! Oh my god! I'm so lucky, man! That's really good. That's insanely, stupidly good. Alright, so this is gonna have 3, so I can...
For Artanis.
Time waits for no one.
Feel that healing beat. Step this.
For Artanis.
Nice. Whoa! We're gaming. Meow, meow. Oh, yeah. Brandon Lowell says, hey, I kind of struggle with working a normal 9-to-5 job and dread going in. 28 years old, any advice on something like this? Yeah, Brandon Lowell, tell me a little bit about it.
For Draenor.
Ow. Ow.
In the rear with the gear.
Yeah, I mean... 9-to-5s are definitely not for everyone. Hundo Placento. That's just a absolute statement that I will just say I think most anyone would agree with.
Battle cruiser operational.
Brandon says, I do bookkeeping stuff on the computer. It's just the same thing every day. Yeah, so I think that there's a number of things to consider. There's short, medium, and long-term things, and all of them are important. And I want to talk about sort of a mix of them, because, I mean, truth of the matter is, a thing that might be helpful to consider. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can do that. Great. One thing that might be important to consider is, do you have enough entertainment and stimulation outside of work? That's going to be sick. That's going to be sick. Literally, I mean, that's like a near nut draw right there. Damn, that was the only one that wasn't going to be good. One thing that has happened to me at times in my life when I just wasn't getting enough stimulation. Like, I remember I was working on a really huge, big project that went busto, and I'd allocated waking up to when I streamed to working on it. So then I just had this void of time. And it's weird because even though I would, at that time, that's when I streamed about 2 hours in the evening. I would do that 2-hour stream in the evening. And so I would just wake up and I had 10 hours to kill till the stream, and then I would stream and then be done, and that was that. So what do I do with my time? And I actually found it weirdly hard. Now, if I contrast that with today, I mean, dude, I literally am having a blast with the most insanely, stupidly packed days ever. And I'm stupidly happy because I'm actually getting enough stimulation. And if you're having a job that's the same day in, day out, one very short-term thing you might consider is, do you need a hell of a lot more stimulation in your life? So what do we want to do here? I mean, I think I just take this thing, huh?
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Yeah, I'm taking this. Hey, I used you last turn. So this has a battle cry, but it can't tell me what it's doing. So I'm going to take the rush minion. No, I'm not. I'm just going to win the game. Squish McNutt, happy 120 months in a row. Happy 10 years, Squish McNutt. Mwah! Oh my god, 10 years of watching. You know what? I dedicate this to you. I think I upranked. Whatever this means. So yeah, I'm going to break it into 3. Short term, you might not be having enough stimulation. Because during that period of time, like I said, when that project collapsed and I would wake up, have 10 hours free, and then stream, I was really sad. I was depressed. I was devastated that this project went busto. So I was sad, and it felt hard to get the energy to do stuff. And it was just a downward spiral, because I would be sort of listless and tired and understimulated even after I was rested. Even after I was rested, I just didn't really have the energy to do anything, because I wasn't stimulating myself enough. And so, as time went on, way later, I had to just invent stuff to fill that time, and it started to wake me up. And if I compare that to right now, where I am the busiest I've ever been, I weirdly feel the most happy and comfortable and good that I've ever been, because I just needed more stimulation. So that's something I would consider in the short term. If you have a really bland 9 to 5, consider scheduling more dinners with your friends. And I mean, there's times when I've been broke, so I can't even afford to go to a restaurant at all. Hey, you guys want to come over to my house and have dinner? You can cook a meal for a few people for like $15, and it's pretty nice. Then you got to think of the recipe that you want to do, and then you get to chat to people and all that. Start picking some hobbies, and there's a lot of great free hobbies to do, or super inexpensive hobbies. I strongly recommend, for instance, if I'm thinking about this from a broke perspective, because a lot of the times when I was really sad, I was also poor and I was trying to figure out how to do stuff. Get a library card. Start going and renting books. Things like this in the short term can really be helpful for me when I've had boring work alongside really stimulating work. The stimulating work means that when I'm doing the boring stuff, I'm looking forward to it. I feel energized when I get there, because it's such a simple, rote, straightforward, relaxing thing that I'm saving all my energy for the super energy focused stuff. So that's the first thing I would consider, some ultra short-term stuff. Now, medium term, you might consider, and this is not true for any job, you might consider things like, what can you do to make your job more interesting? Situations I have known of a lot of redundant stuff. I can't remember what company it was for. I had a friend that was basically a packager. They would just orders would come in for an online store, and they'd put them into packages, slap the stamp on, and dump it in the box. And it was so boring all day, every day. I have a lot of 2-cost cards.
You fold.
And my friend spoke to the work and was like, hey, how about instead of just having me here for 8 hours, how about if I am able? Well, that's a little sad, but what should I even do here? Whatever.
You fold.
My friend negotiated to say, hey, if I just get everything done by the end of the day, can I get off early? Or can I show up late and just, you know, instead of saying I'll be there for 8 hours, just make sure all the orders that come in from this hour and this hour are fulfilled. And then what happened is that he went into absolute psycho focus mode when he would get to work, because the faster he got done, the faster he'd get home. And his boss was super happy because the work was extremely high quality. He was super focused. He was super driven. He wanted to help everyone at his work, because the second his work was done, he would be able to do stuff at home.
For the wilds.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Charge? Charge seems good. And I think that, like, you know, medium term, trying to find ways to make your work more interesting. Trying to find work outside of your work that's more interesting. It's gonna hit the 1/1. No! I always call it. Ugh. Oops, I made a mistake. Play error, play error.
Have a song in my heart.
Nothing cruiser operational.
You know, I've known people that had to do data entry and they learned to code so they could automate their data entry part. You know, try to start building a way out of it. This is way too greedy from Fabulicious. I've literally played this list and it's really slow versus the one I'm running. I might just go hit. Depends what the mixologist gets. But yeah, I mean, I think, like, long term, also trying to think, like, where do you actually want to be in a year? And I don't mean in a complex way. Things for me that I've said, here's where I want to be in a year. I want to learn this skill. I want to get in shape. Great, cool. That's enough. Well, this is the clear play, so I'm going to do it. Ooh. Ooh.
For the wilds.
And start trying to rearrange your life and days and schedule to work towards that 1 year goal. The times when I am the most miserable present tense typically are when I don't have a thing in the future to look forward to. And often for me, this is just a very personal thing. I really like when there's an annoying fiddly problem that I'm trying to work on where the success is over here, but I'm not doing it for the success over here. That's just the motivation to stay doing a fiddly annoying problem. So let's see here. So this.
Stand with me.
Let's see what we have here. 5 attack, huh? So for instance, if I was like learning to program something really annoying, it would make my days way more interesting. If I was doing a boring task, that interesting thing would just constantly sneak into my head, sneak into my head, sneak into my head. And it would make, over an 8 boring hour period, I did it, I won.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
For our fighters.
Over that 8 boring hour period, I only need 4 hours of focus to do the task. The other 4 hours are thinking about the cool problem. Now, those things tend to take a long spin-up time. Because, for instance, if I am thinking about, say, shader programming, what if I don't know how shader programming works? What does it mean to dwell on shader programming? Like, literally, I don't know. So if I spent if I woke up at, say, 6 a.m., I have work at 9, I shower, get breakfast, it's 7. From 7 to 8, I just bang my head against shader programming, and then at 8, I go leave for work. Great. And on the weekend, another 3 hours learning shader programming. After a few months, then my brain, when it's just sitting there, instead of being bored out of my mind in this workplace setting, I would be filling it with exciting thoughts of, again, a stupid shader program. I'm not going to sell the shader programming. There's no ulterior goal outside of just having a thing to let my brain focus on. Well, that's a good one. Now, how do I want to do this? I think I'll just do this now.
Through my tunes.
Okay. Brendan Lil says, so you don't think necessarily to find another job or career, but find ways to make my current situation in and out of work more stimulating and working towards other goals. Well, it's a blend. I am, in a lot of ways, not that great at, hey, what's the solution in this one situation? I do like a blend of things, and then one of them will just materialize into something good. So, for instance, in your situation, I would specifically go, oh, okay, I don't like my job. I want to get a more stimulating time outside of my life. I want to find a way to make this job better. I want to look for other future jobs that I could find more stimulating. And I want to try to get my brain active about something else while I'm at work.
Far out.
That's a good one. And I mean, I like this blend because, you know, the thing, figuring out something stimulating. Maybe it is something as simple as, ooh, I want to write a story. And then I'm thinking about my story at work. It's now making my workday more stimulating. Okay, so this is the clear play. And I really need to start focusing on communicating about the game after this. So in that way, this makes the workday more stimulating. Hey, what if I have really exciting, thrilling hobbies? Maybe I start doing community theater. Maybe I start joining a book club. Maybe I start going out with friends and improving my social life. Maybe I have dates planned. Things like this. Well, all of a sudden, this makes me more okay if my workday is boring, because I can't wait to get off work because all these exciting things are happening. And then the other work-related things, long-term improving my work or trying to come up with a new career, these are sort of like fail-safes professionally. All these different things, some might be more successful than others for who you are at that time in your life. And that's okay. So how would I deal with this guy? So I have +5 attack this turn.
All right, baby, after me.
For the wild.
I think this is right. Because, I mean, it's so easy to go, if your job sucks, bro, you gotta find another job. And it's like, okay, that doesn't really... It's almost like saying, I'm struggling with my circumstance. Okay, well, just have a different circumstance then.
Here I come, ready or not.
Okay, I can deal with that. Kinda. It's 5 of them, +4 and 3. That kind of sucks, but that's okay.
Stand with me.
For Artanis, fight!
Man, Astral Phaser and Royal Librarian are like all-starring it right now. It's kind of wild. Get him, Rochi. You're doing great. I probably want to swipe. Let's craft the one-cost potion first, and just to see what we get. Two health is actually not bad, but I think this is probably the better one. Oh, I miscounted my mana. Did I not? Yes, I did. So let's do this.
For Artanis.
Damn it.
For Artanis.
Okay, that's okay. I kind of want to hang on to this. What's your favorite deck to play right now? This one? This one is really good. Ow. My face! Not my face! Dylan is kind of close to dying. This is 6 plus 5 is 11, plus another 5 is 16. I mean, if I had the duplicator, we might even be able to win right there. Damn, that's a good hero power. So I'm going to do hero power cost 0 to do this. I mean, that might actually let us live for another turn. If I bounce this one, I don't know.
A conundrum. I must be decisive.
Yeah, I mean...
You fold. You fold.
I'm gonna just try to keep buffing Leroy.
I wish.
It's a little scary to have 6 be left there. So now this is 8 plus 5 is 13. Actually, I should do 8 plus 10. That's much easier mathematics. Mathematical. Not quite. Lula Sandos is... Dana, do you remember The Witness? I'm rewatching your old playthrough 9 years later. Oh my god, it was 9 years ago! Oh my god! That's one of my favorite playthroughs I've ever done. Man. PvP says Skyrim came out 24 years ago. I don't believe you. Nice. So if I hero power, play that hero power, yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. So 5. This is 2.
A conundrum.
Shaking a stir.
Deal 3 damage. That's, I think that is good enough. Gain 4 armor. Perfect. Alright, so this is 5, this is 3.
Fight! I must be decisive.
I have a song in my heart.
God, just get the damn Leroy, man. Come on! Alright, I'm keeping my health nice and high. I think that's pretty good. Sargeras I'm a little worried about. Perfection. Okay. So 2, 4. So this is 2, 4, 8. So this is 18, 19, 20, 20, 22.
A conundrum.
Inside voices, please.
My song.
Now it's gonna get buffed again. Woo! But now I don't have a good way to clear anything that pops down. And then Gattle me? That's totally fine. It's gonna miss. You and I both know it's gonna miss. I don't know when it happened, but we just stopped losing at some point. And if this is the end of turn, then it's death. This is the game. They need a 2-mana taunt.
Enjoy your planet while you still can.
Got him. Oh, I've already played Bob this game. This deck is gross. I mean, I'm still streaking. I mean, I might just clumsily stumble my way into Legend. Oh, I got a text from Adam. I love Adam.
Malfurion versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
I must protect the wild.
Oh, gotta do this. All right. I think I do keep Innervate. I think. Normally, you always keep Innervate. Did you ever finish the Talos Principle? I didn't, and my save got corrupted, and I was sad. First, did Little Bro try the new Ysera card yet? If you're calling me Little Bro, I'm so touched. Guys, I'm a little bro. I'm a little bro. Okay, now I'm gonna do a slight change of plans. Because this is clearly an aggressive list. So I'm gonna do the Cactus Construct. gonna be really careful. Yeah, dude, I'm huge. I'm so big. You have no idea how huge I am. You have no idea how thick, solid, and tight I've become. You don't even know, dude. Oh, banana dog. All right. You love to see that. And Artanis? Oh! Banana dog! Fair says, if he's 6'4", I'm the president of Cambodia. That's wild, you say. What an insane thing to say to me. Why is that so not believable? What? How, Mr. President, it's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I'm Day9. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a gamer.
For our tennis.
So, there's so many people that are 6'4". There's so many people. Oh my god. Wait, you shaved your head? If you shaved your head, then I'm the president of Cambodia. You have a dog? No. There's no fucking way you own a dog. Yashi Akuma's the 6'4" is probably in the top 5% of males in the US, I bet. It could be. It could be. I spend all my time at home, so I don't go outside, I don't see it. Ow. That hurt. Ouch. That's very painful. Good job.
Stand with me. For our tennis.
Like when I visit like East Asia, like I was in Hong Kong a few years ago, and I was the tallest person in the entire city.
Shout it from the mountaintops.
Oh, that's quite painful. Ouch. Ooh. The ouchies. Let's see here. So that's +3.
For our tennis. Fight. Fight wish.
When I went to Hong Kong, they immediately made me the president of Cambodia. God, I'm so glad you said that. That's so much fun. It's the most fun I've had prayer. Oh my God, what an awesome thing to what a gift you have provided to all of us. As the thing is that really every streamer that streams game is at the end of the day a react to Andy. I'm incapable of being original myself. I need you in this fucking game. New on X says, "You want to feel small and insignificant? Visit the Netherlands, the country with the tallest people on average." Yeah, I've been to the Netherlands. I'm really just a guy. Whenever I'm there, I'm just a man. Okay, so we're not really at risk yet, so we're gonna get the charge lock. It's just gonna give me some pylons. So obviously we target this, but now what? You know, I think we actually just... God, that's so overpowered. When I go to the Netherlands, I'm simply a man that doesn't speak Dutch. Oh, holy bananas! What the banana is going on? This guy goes for my face. I'm just gonna win. Hope he goes for my face.
Put a price on such powerful artifacts. I could.
I could. Captain Mad Dog Griffin says, do you need lots of alcohol to get drunk since you're such a big boy? Yes. Alright, I won. 6 damage! Alright, well, I guess I'll just kill him.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
How much was this? This was 5, so that would have been 10, 20. Oops, I had lethal. I just made a mistake. Oopsie doopsie. I literally could have killed him. It's fine. Order? No, I just literally played the wrong thing. If I had just literally played this, and I cast on this would have been +5 on hero and creature, +5 on hero and creature, so that's 20. Plus the 3 would be 23 damage versus 21. So hit me. Flick your cigarette, then kiss me. Who's gonna really show him the power of the build? Look at that! 24 damage from the bartender! Just casual 44 damage. When did we just stop losing? G. Frank says, dude, Franz Ferdinand is my jam. Did Franz Ferdinand did the "Oh, you girls will never know how you make a boy feel"? Is that Franz? Because the Trent Muller remix of that track is good. It is really good. Oh, you girls will never know how you make a boy feel. Everything goes. Everything must go. Yo, this deck rules, man. This deck's banging, killer, slapping, ripping.
In the rear with the gear.
All right. Against the Shaman. So if this dies turn 3, I can shapeshift to spread the word. Ow. What a turkey. I'm gonna hit this one. I'd rather not begin assembling the starship right away. Hey, look at that. For Artanis. Aaron Twist says, did you like that song when you first heard it in the iPod commercials? I don't know what you're talking about. And I can never tell if you're fucking with me, Aaron 2A. Because that's what you do. You come into my channel and you fuck with me, man. I almost just did that right out and messed up my Artanis play. Yo, G-Franks, you should look up Know You Girls, the Trent Muller remix. No! My esports plays! How you make a boy feel. I have a lot of 2-mana cards, so this play has a really high probability of drawing something legit.
Nature speaks.
Draw a beast. Talk a dude.
These are due back to
Artanis.
For the wild.
Literally just did. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Ready for dust off.
All right, so Hero Power, pop that, hit the dude. Yeah. Hero Power. Pop this.
For the wilds.
Hit the dudes.
For Artanis.
For Artanis. Moving to twist mode? I don't even know what that is. So Desperate says, Danon, have you please put on auto loot in World of Warcraft Classic? Please, Dave, please! It's been on for months. You've been suffering for a long time, So Desperate. Your name perfectly embodies just how difficult you're finding all of this. And I find it charming. I want you to know that. Really, I do. Wait, when did my health get so low, man? I'm not paying any attention in this shit. Alright, well, I guess I need to take this.
8 combatant center, and I
Are you an OnlyFangs? No. Give me this. I think it is disproportionately important to keep the board clear in this matchup.
Got no patience for sitting around.
Damn.
This around.
Engine
I'm getting absolutely mbopped over here. And what could be the correct play for me? I'm just gonna play this. I think I'm dead. I'm more than likely dead. Got a battle cruiser. I think I'm gonna get hexed. Insta-pick. No! I can't believe you! Oh no! Bing bong. No! But my corpse died with armor! Man, this has been an insane run, man. That was just like win, 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 win. Well, we can't end on a loss, so we're gonna play another one. Alright. Rude Barista says, I'm a software dev and recently started a new solo dev greenfield project for my job. I don't know what that means. A lot of progress in my work feels hard to measure right now because I don't have other devs to coordinate with, and the end result is a little far off. Any advice for giving yourself positive feedback, staying accountable, when the progress is difficult to communicate because the end product is far off? Yeah, I think that if you are doing something that is sufficiently big, nebulous, unclear,
Nature must
this
be
is...
preserved.
I've heard it used to mean starting from scratch or no existing code. Yeah, I mean... So I think that there's a number of different forms that this could be taking. First of all, is this... To what degree is this research? And to what degree is this just implementation? So as a simple example, right? You just need to lay down 100 bricks. It's very clear to go, oh, I've laid 7 bricks. I'm 7/100ths of the way completed. You know, sometimes if you have like some large interoperable software thing, it's just not that complicated to just say, oh yeah, there's 50 features. So we need to do all 50 features. I did feature 1, I did feature 2, I did feature 3. But there's often a lot of really researchy things where, like, I'm gonna make up an example. I want to create a 3D MMO on mobile that has 100 players that are gonna be visible on screen. And I want to be very clear. Pretend that no one's done this before. There's examples I can think of, but I want to share an example that I feel like most people can't right off the top of their head go, oh, obviously you do this thing.
Shaking a stud.
Let's see here. This is good. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, I thought we were gonna hit it. So something like that will require you to really kind of figure stuff out for a while. There's gonna be a research phase where you're just not even really sure what the heck you're supposed to be doing.
Drink with me, friend.
Oh, that's pretty hilarious. I like that. Alright, about to get a swole librarian, baby. And so I'm sort of curious, just as a question back to you, is this more of a research trying to figure out even what the specs are, and then you can spec it? Or is it that it's really well understood what you need to do and you could just kind of list out all the things that need to get done? Oh yeah, I am vulnerable to swipe. And also, do you need to communicate with people that much? Like, are you worried about the lack of motivation, or are you worried more about the communication to other people? Because I think something that is helpful for motivation, no matter what, is at the end of each day, write 2 to 4 sentences about literally what you got done that day. Or I know people that do 2 sentences of what they got done and 1 sentence of what they're going to try to work on tomorrow. And that's it. And what's really helpful about doing this is after 2 weeks, you can look back and go, I've done things.
Thirsty for more?
I'm amazing. And that can be really powerful. I do this with my own work a lot. You know, if I'm doing game devy things, let me make something up. Let's say that there's some design work and some artwork and some engineering work. Artwork, if I do some sketches, it's easy for me to, at the end of the day, go, I sketched this, and I save it in the file. Or code, I fiddled around with this and it didn't work. And I just write that down. Or with design, that's the most nebulous of all, because there's not stuff left over, it's just, I thought about stuff a lot. I am worried that I will lose. Ow.
For Arcanus.
But, I mean, even with design, I'll try to just write 3 or 4 sentences about what I thought about, what's working, what's not working. I have a running document called my design pile, where I just write down, oh, here's what I tried to do today, and here's what I was thinking about, and here's what went through my head, and then I just walk away. I don't even try to solve anything. And it's actually insanely helpful. Yeah, what do you want to do? It's insanely helpful for those times when I'm like, what have I even done? And then I just open up a document and there's a bunch of shit listed there. What's really nice about this is that you can then package it up into something that retroactively looks like a plan. And this is the difference. Let me just step away from your project for a moment. This is the difference between research and production on anything. Research is trying to figure out what it is I'm even trying to do. Hey, what's your plan? I don't know. Sean, I want you to design an MMO that no one's ever thought of. I want you to design a city building game where 100 players are building a city at the same time and the cities one by one get eliminated until there's the last city standing. Go. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what I'm trying to do, man. Come on! Like, I very literally, I don't know what that looks like. So it needs to go into a research phase. And once you feel like you've researched enough to understand what the plan is, then you can plan out what production is. You can't make a production plan from research. If you try to do that, you're going to go insane. And I mean, I literally have said to people, they're like, okay, so what's your plan going forward? And I just go, look, we're in a research phase. we're literally going to be researching. The thing is that we literally don't know, but I can tell you what our process is for researching, how we're starting to approach. And if you want updates, let's just meet more frequently so I can walk you through where the thought process is. And if someone says, I want to know what's happening going forward, and I don't know, boy, is it helpful to say something along the lines of, look, this is a research phase, so I'm going to need to just begin learning and researching things. Let's just meet more regularly so we can talk about it. And then at the end of the week, you sit down with them.
Our path is clear for our task.
And you can say, over the week, here's what we've done. And therefore, next week, here's what I think we're going to do. And notice how this relates to the fuzzy objective in the future. Well, hey, what's the plan? One of the outputs of me doing this every week is that after some amount of time, I'm going to just hand wave and say 3 to 4 months, we'll be able to come up with a robust plan. I really like this a lot. This is something I do a lot to, frankly, manage my own sanity.
Nature must
This is the last game of the night. I keep this. Gonna go chuck, chuck, chuck. Oh my god, that hand is bad. Oh my god, this hand sucks. I'm cooked. But not as cooked as that short rib is going to be that we're going to eat tonight. Oh, this hand is amazing! I'm the greatest player of all time. You wish you could become me. I can't believe this guy Cactus constructed out a groovy cat. Well, let me tell you. Some turns are going to suck for a little bit of time. But that's what we do here at Day9 TV. We get through the sucky turns. There's a new Dota patch. I don't want to do anything except read the Dota patch. What? What? We can chrono boost. We'll be fine to get our Tannis out. Yeah, no, I actually pretty sure that was the other order. Oh my god. There's waterways that carry you around in Dota now? What? Wisdom runes were relocated and replaced with shrines of wisdom. You still snag experience for yourself or an ally, but instead of playing a rune, you need to stand on the shrine to earn the XP. Wrinkle, the shrine won't activate if there's an enemy hero in with you. Nice. You need to stand inside a lotus pool to collect? Oh my god, it's gotten dumb. Hell yeah. So I do need to do this. I don't think there's any card that's bad to burn. Sure, dude. Alright, what else is there? Roshan's relocation? What? Rosh is in the river and he walks around in there? Transient tournaments no longer spawn near each team's base. Instead, a single tournament will spawn at one of the 2 locations at the corners of the map? What? Tormentor's also got a new ability that will leave behind a helpful healing AoE after it dies? Okay, that makes sense. Man, well, I'm not getting a lot done. Sorry, Brit. Date's been canceled. There's a new Dota patch. Love you, though. How much is this buffed? Yo, I am hosed in this game. Man, your pal Day9 is cooked. That's okay. There's a new Dota patch. Farming Madstone? A new resource lets you craft neutral items unique to your playstyle? What? What? Saving the Madstone to craft personalized neutral items? What the fuck? Browser recombination. What's used crafting? What?
All right, repeat after me.
I gotta close this. Alright. We're more than likely dead. But the good news is that there's a new Dota patch. Oh my god. Okay, this deck just owned. This is one of the best decks I've played ever. Holy moly. What a treat. What a delight. And I will see you tomorrow. I gotta update my calendar a little more, but tomorrow we're actually gonna go play TCG Card Shop Simulator. If you ever wanted to know how I would manage a card shop that does things like sells Hearthstone, tune in tomorrow. Thursday, I'm returning to Mechabellum because the Hound is a new unit that's out and there's a bunch of new things, and I'm just kind of wanting to check it out. So I'm going to go check out Mechabellum. I'm going to go check out Mechabellum. Love you all. See you then.